Hey gang, back again. This time I've got, with today's title alone, this audio review should be pretty interesting. As blatant as it is, you would think it would be just a prime candidate for multiple titles, or the also known as, but sadly, alas, this is not the case. So during the week of the Exploitation Encore, I just pulled random titles out, having no idea what each were, until the research machine kicked into high gear, and then I sat down and peered at it in terror. Yeah, shockingly enough, I managed to latch on to an obscure women in prison flicks. Lucky me. So normally the women get incredibly nude, have forced bisexuality or forced lesbian, copious amount of shower scenes, the prison guards will treat him like a Chinese finger puzzle. In general, it's clearly one for the ladies. Oh wait, no it's not. And if I do have any women listeners now, I'm sure they're shaking their collective heads in disgust. Ladies, I'm sorry, but every so often, it's just a roll of the die of what I'm reviewing. So, while it's being allegedly shot in Amazon, actually hails from Brazil, dubbed in English, our director, such as he is, Oswaldo de Oliveira, brings us his opus. This is also a man who brought us titles like Bear Behind Bars, The Brothel, Nights Prohibited, and Boarding Virgin Girls. So this magnificent flick is Amazon Jail. So shot in Brazil because, I don't know, maybe the cinematographers were afraid of a kangaroo swimming up their urethra. I don't know. The funniest part is our feature opens up with this really light-hearted, jaunty tune as the girls are being flown in under false pretenses. In a women in prison flick? What a twist! Yeah, the promise of work lures many young ladies in, and deep in the heart of Brazil, I mean the Amazon jungle, which in fact turns out to be a big load of shit. The women are kidnapped and forced into sex slavery for wealthy business tycoons that fly in to get their jollies on. The dastardly duo in control of this impromptu prison, both Edgar and his wife Helena, run a tight ship with their bamboo-like prison huts that are really piss-poorly constructed. I mean, I'm looking at these damn things going, I could probably build something better than that in a garage. These damn things look like they would just tip right over. If there was even like I don't know, maybe a 30-mile-an-hour gust of wind, it would just flip right over. But hey, you know what? I didn't write this flick, I'm not directing the flick, and I'm sure as hell wasn't in charge of the construction. I gotta be honest though, I don't even want to see Edgar's Yelp review on his piss-poor management skills, forced orgies, and labor disputes, because that, my friends, will be a stern letter, I can tell you that much. As this film is clearly written for deviant men or angry as hell lesbians, we really don't have to struggle to understand the plot. But again, I did have a favorite character, or more specifically, this grandioso, over-the-top actor, this kind of sweaty, mustachioed slave wrangler who didn't even have a name, aside from his own honest-to-God name that was put in IMDb. He's accredited as Gay Satanist Priest. Yeah, I'll repeat that, no problem. Gay Satanist Priest. And I gotta be honest, just out of blatant curiosity, I gotta hear this guy's sermon like at least once. I mean, I bet even Lucifer had a spit take here on that crap. So thankfully our quickly thinking slave girls, Betty and Liz, yeah, I know, they're really busted ass and coming to those names up, decided they would partake in several of the orgies and hatch a scheme to get them free. But first, they're gonna get a little payback by seducing the guards. Brilliant! I see no backfire in that at all. Absolutely flawless. Now, for some of you fellas that are listening in, try not to get upset, but the nudity doesn't kick in for 5 minutes. I know. I mean, that could be a huge wait period for some of you, but you just gotta knuckle down and accept it happening. And of course it leaves you with those thoughts. Will Edgar and Helena get their just desserts? Will the girls escape only to be eaten by the deadly piranha? Yeah, go watch the damn movie if you want to know all this. Okay, so from just a technical standpoint, let's just describe this film. It's mostly handheld and some tripod, but at best, they just do some really clumsy pan around, and these just too tight of zooms. It probably shouldn't have been handheld. They would have better off just sticking with tripod. The lighting's piss poor. And the whole editing process looks like it really didn't have any need to adhere to continuity or logic. I mean, in some cases, it looks like scenes were cut out just so that we could progress right to a lesbian scene in the event the audience might be getting bored. I mean, we got characters that are introduced that suddenly vanish. There's no follow-up, no rhyme, no reason. Bucket, they were here, now they're gone. Our pure of heart, goody-good girls suddenly become vindictive and heartless overnight. I guess it was just one penis too many. Or one too many forced shower scenes of cold water. Yeah, you can clearly tell there was no heat coming off of those things. Also, I'm pretty sure the physicality of the woman had that effect as well. So, if you're looking for something that has absolutely no coherent story, but has shower scenes, lesbian encounters, cat fights, half-naked women sloshing through the jungle, then this is your must. However, if you do require any actual story arc, developed characters, some subplots that might match up along the way, also while still having scantily clad girls, I would highly recommend Savage Sisters. It's got dark humor, it's fun, it's bizarre, there's plenty of gunfights, you got Sid Haig, it's directed by Eddie Romero. Highly recommend it. And a little FYI, if this jiggle fest wasn't enough for you, then worry ye not, because Oswaldo decided to make at least 20 more flicks of this same standing. And that's really all I got to say about the wonders that was Amazon Jail. And again, if you guys want me to do any more audio reviews, if you feel the need that maybe I get my co-host of Rotten Rambling On to sit through some of these stink donkeys with me, or if you might want us to do a Rotten Riffs together, hey, feel free, hit Facebook, get Rotten Rambling On, get Rotten Reelz reviews, drop in requests, comments, I'll even take complaints, whatever you feel like. And with that, I'm out of here. You have a good one.